So I was thinking, and I don't know if this is in poor taste, but on the way here, I saw two of probably the hottest heroin addicts I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, they're out there.
Dude.
They're out there.
Those,
the worst.
they were back to back.
Did you ever drive up and you see like from the back, you're like, wow, that looks like a hot lady. Then you turn around and
Oh, yeah.
oh, no.
And it's not at all. But these two, damn. I was like, you are like...
Come to Philly, we have the best heroin.
All you need is like... and like, again, I'm never... Like, some chicks look great without makeup, but these chicks, if they just had a little bit, like, just...
They don't have... Some chicks look great without souls, too, apparently.
These sunken-in, eyeless, soulless women. No, but like, I remember the one I saw. I was like, dude, if you just had that weird like cat's eye thing, I was like, you'd be hot as fuck right now.
A little eye makeup on this chick, I'd take her
Damn,
home.
dude. But I was thinking, and I don't know if this is in poor taste, but I do think it would sell. Is if we did like, you know, a Heroin Honeys calendar.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
How
we can get them in real cheap.
How well would that sell in Philadelphia? Just the ladies of K and Tioga, dude.
God.
Just underneath the L.
Yep,
dude. I think,
dude, you do every month. You do a different L stop.
Oh, dude, that's what I'm talking. All the way on the Market Frankfurt, all the way up. It's like, and it just gets worse and worse as you go up. That would be the fucking shit. And I always, like, every time I see, like, a really hot junkie, I'm like, you are this close to being, like, you don't have to do this. Like, you know, like, sometimes, like, you see a chick in porn and you're like, wow, you could probably be a regular model. Like, you're like, wow, you are so beautiful. And I know, like, I've seen, you know, the before and afters with, like, the makeup things that porn stars do sometimes. And you're like, holy crap, I get it. But like there are some chicks you
after they're like, wow, you look like a hot heroin addict.
What happened, dude? Yeah, it's just reverting to the heroin addict. I'm like, man, you take all that makeup off, you're a heroin addict. But the chicks that I saw today on the way here, I was like walking, I was like, damn, man. Like, and they were a block apart. And I was like, I bet if I got you and maybe like 3 others, I could easily parlay that into some sort of like word a day calendar of just like shooting up chicks. Just how, and like I want it all. Like a 2-piece with track marks. Tell me that wouldn't sell.
The exploded vein.
Oh yeah, just like so vascular all over their arms. That would be fucking hot as shit. Man. But I do think. But that's where I started. I was like, oh man, that's a good side hustle. And then I was like, that's just exploitative out the ass.
Yeah.
No one would be, that would be, I don't know. Like, cause I wouldn't pay them with heroin.
Worse for $30.
Sure. That is true. But I do think that like people would be like, you know, you're just like, you're hurting these people more than you're helping these people. But really, I'm trying to show the world that like, you know, heroin does have an upside sometimes.
Great diet plan.
You know, like it will, you'll be cut, dude.
Yeah.
I guarantee some of these chicks are shredded.
Well, even like walking around the shirtless dude pushing the cart, I'm like, God damn, you are ripped, though.
Dude.
Yeah, they're all built like Jesus, those dudes.
You see those guys, you're like, man, that guy's fucking
instead of a cross they're carrying, it's somebody's catalytic converter. I stole this for your sins.
Dude, it's like it's three muffler joints and then just 3 fucking heroin needles. That's what's holding him up. It's like, oh no. It's like, what's wrong with him? He's like, he's got Hep C and he's the savior. If you found out that Jesus did heroin, that would be the ultimate fucking thing.
That's probably why he was so ripped up.
That and just complete emaciation.
It's like I turned water into fentanyl.
Yeah. He turns water into 4 Loko. He's like, that's the Jesus I want. This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shannon. I am here with the one and only Brian Finnell. You can catch him Select Thursdays at Helium.
Select
Thursdays with Nightcap Comedy. Select Thursdays is also when my dad visited me. Select Thursdays was how my dad did it.
Somehow I feel like the show runs more than that, though.
Yeah, it probably you have more consistency too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. How's that working out? Everything seems great with that.
Yeah,
that's
great.
awesome.
We got getting some good ticket sales and crowds are fun. We always like, if you're at the first show, we tell you to come in, proof of purchase, you come in for free.
Damn.
So we always get somebody like the first couple, like 5 comics have to deal with somebody who's hammered from the first show. Which I love. I want the show to be a little off the rails like that. So it's just like somebody who's hit 3 hours of comedy is fucking.
They
12-pack
are probably fucked up.
Yeah, it's the best.
There's no way you can watch 3 hours of stand-up and not be destroyed. That's like impossible to do.
Yeah, that's why when you're an open micer, you're the worst person.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because you can just sit
sit there
hours of comedy and drinking citywides until you're a useless person.
That was the biggest downfall of any open mic. Was just the amount of drinking you could do.
Oh, I know.
That's a single night.
Like always outside smoking cigarettes and
dude,
weed. Like I can't be in there.
You go back into that. It's almost like walking into an opium den. Like it's like you go back in and everyone's just slumped over and fucked up.
Look at that hot heroin addict.
Damn. Yeah. Oh man. And the hot heroin addicts at an open mic are the best ones in the world. And you don't like. You know, like you go to mics and somebody says like, yeah, I don't see you at mics anymore. I'm like, well, I don't drink anymore. Like, I mean, if you go to a mic, it's almost like just like, what are you doing? Getting fucked up. That's what I'm doing at this mic. Is I'm ballparking crap I thought about 20 minutes earlier, and I'm gonna drink 17 beers and do 9 shots, and then hope that some hot.
Is this premise funny yet?
No,
hold on.
It's not.
Give me another.
Hold on, give me another shot. Dude, and it's like I look back at like there were times like I would go back on YouTube and look at like old clips and then like see that I had 2 beers in my back pocket while drinking a beer on stage. Like I was the fucking Sandman. Just like fucking standing there like what the fuck was I doing?
God.
Drinking like, and I would say, you know, when you see somebody at an open mic at 10 o'clock and they're going to get on at 1:45, you know, like it's almost like pointless because you're going to get fucking destroyed at this open mic. And there's no way that like I've never seen anybody do an open mic sober. There's only like 3 people that like were sober. Like they don't drink at all. I think Ginty was one of them. But like other than that, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do a sober mic.
No.
I've
always been
I was going to say, I was like, no, you haven't.
Yeah, I've always been stoned.
Yeah, you get fucked up. Everyone's doing some sort of shit at an open mic. Were you there the night that somebody brought mushrooms, like a whole bag of mushrooms to the Raven?
It might have been me. I was consistently on mushrooms for a long time there. That might have been.
What I'm saying is like they were on the bar. They were just like open, like a bag on the bar. And I remember like everyone was like, what are these? And I was like, oh, they're mushrooms. And people were just like, oh, fuck it, I'll take it. And at one point in time,
that might have been me.
That had to be 20 to 30 people in an attic tripping on mushrooms about to try to do open mic comedy.
I once took 20 to 30 people up part of the fucking, what you call it? What trail is that? The Appalachian Trail, me and Doug.
Oh my God, I totally fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, 2 people got lost at it.
Dude.
We all got back to the campsite trip and we're like, oh, fuck, where's so-and-so? They had a dog with him.
Losing people on the Appalachian Trail to fucking mushrooms is the best.
On acid and mushrooms the second time we did it, and I lost Del Calo's sister. I had to call him on Facebook through the Facebook message phone app and be like, yeah, well, I can't find your sister. I think she wandered off the trail.
That's awesome. That is the
He's like, cool,
best.
this acid's hitting now. Thanks.
Yeah. That's also like the worst trip is finding out that someone you love might be dead as you're peaking. You're just like, oh, this is an amazing trip. I'm surrounded by nature.
Somebody's calling me on Facebook Messenger.
It's the worst time to get a Facebook Messenger call. Those are never good.
Yeah, they're pocket dials every time.
Those are never
if
good.
You answer, it's something horrific.
It's like getting a call from your mom after 10 o'clock. You know it's never good. It's like, who's dead? Who's dead? Oh, your sister? Why? Because she got fucked up on mushrooms and lost her way on the Appalachian Trail.
Hey, look, there's only some wolves in the population up there.
No, dude, I remember when I was turning 30, the last thing I wanted to do, I was like, for my 30th birthday, I wanted to find a place on the Appalachian Trail, go camping by myself, and I purposely found a place that had the highest sighting of wolves. Because I wanted to.
You just watch Into the Gray.
Because I wanted to camp in like the most.
I knew I saved these.
Yeah, dude, just all these airplane models for something. It's like I have one shitty tent and then a whole backpack full of airplane bottles.
Shaner's shitty tent's definitely just a tarp lean-to.
That's all it would be. I was trying to go bare bones.
Stick.
Yeah, it's just a bindle sack. Yeah, dude. I was
like, I'm bringing my hot heroin addict girlfriend with me.
I was all about like, because I remember telling a buddy of mine I worked with, he was like, where are you going? I'm like, right off of this. Like, it's on the Appalachian Trail. I was like, dude, like, do you know anything about that? I was like, no, I've never been camping by myself. It's like, dude, you will probably get lost. He's like, and if you get lost out there, it's like, there's going to be no service. And you're also dealing with people who literally live off of the grid. And you will have to like possibly interact with these fucking basically like hillbillies for the most part. And that another thing I was pumped to do because I honestly wanted like a fucking murderous hillbilly experience too. I wanted that.
What everybody's looking for.
Dude, if you go camping on the Apple, it's kind of like when you camp in the Pine Barrens and you see like a house out there.
Dude, we drove out there.
Not anything on a map. Like, there's no way that has an address.
I remember when we were younger, we drove out there to meet chicks, and they were like, I swear to God, my buddy met them. Yeah. My buddy.
We drove out to the Pine Barrens to meet chicks.
We met chicks in Jersey, and they were like, let's go out to the Pine Barrens. You got a truck? And I'm like, I don't think there's Explorer.
Those hot-ass Pine Barrens
She's
chicks.
like, we can go out there and hang out and like smoke weed. I was like, all right, yeah, sure. So we go, and she's like, we just got to watch out for the pineys. I'm like, what the fuck is a piney? They're like,
dude.
There's just people that live out here. They'll chase us out. And I'm
dude.
like, oh, cool. Let's go home. You're not that hot.
That's like, I thought you were actually going out of the Pine Barrens to meet chicks.
No, I wasn't just out there
That's
like,
what I thought.
Where the bitches at?
Just while I was like, yo, this place is fucking dead. There is no pussy in the Pine Barrens right now. This is fucking bullshit.
This shit is drier than...
Then again, I would say that like Pine Barren prostitution has got to be the thing. There's no way that's not a thing.
There's just a fucking trail in the Pine Barren.
Without a doubt,
There's a
dude.
K&A of the trail.
There's definitely some. That's where.
There's a K&A.
That's actually where the Market Frankfurt stops, and you don't know about it. It stops in the middle of the Pine Barrens.
Stop.
And it's just like that's the end of the line. You have to get out, and you probably will be eaten. You'll probably be eaten alive by some
You'll
pine.
be eaten or you'll be turned to prostitution.
Yeah, one of the two. You can't have it both ways. And that's, if I was eaten by a prostitute.
If I was,
eaten by that's what I'm saying. Is like, I look at, I'm what's known as an ethical cannibal. I would look at it like if I was going to eat somebody and they're like, you have to eat them.
What's known as
an ethical
That's
cannibal.
not known as anything.
That's
you made that up just now. Don't act like it's on the books, dude. I'm what's known
as an ethical. Some would call me an ethical cannibal. Like if I went to, let's put it this way, ethical cannibalism. If you go to, say you go to a different country, and you meet, like, you say you meet a tribe.
Yeah, you go to like a cannibal convention in a different country.
You're networking, and they're like, yo, man, we got some meat here. It might be people. And you're like, whoa. They're like, yo, don't disrespect us. You have to eat this. Like, if it's kind of like hitting a peace pipe in like a Native American tribe.
I think it's disrespectful to say, this might be people. I think the respectful thing to go
would be like, this is people.
This over here is duck. Whatever you'd like,
This
sir.
might be people. Just letting you know, there might be.
We mixed up the meats earlier.
Yeah. It's like having a thing on a menu that says maybe mixed with tree nuts. It might have been prepared with people. On this fucking.
Let me put it this way: there's the Benny Hill theme songs playing in the back in the rest of the kitchen back there.
Might have had too many cooks in the kitchen. We may have fucked up.
Yeah.
There's a guy back there. He's always throwing leg meat around. It might be people, but I would like if I went to a different country and they were like, "Yo, this is our culture. Eat this fucking." I'd probably do it.
I don't know, man.
You wouldn't eat people?
I wouldn't go to a different country that eats people. I would. That would be the thing. Right. That's like something I feel like I should. You should research before entering a different country. Right. Do they eat people?
Fair.
Do I become a meal?
Fair.
I'm good.
Fair. That's actually a great point.
Like some people won't go to Australia because there's too many fucking spiders. I'm gonna stay out of East Bumblefuck because they eat people. These are just rules I set for myself. We all have to make boundaries, Shane.
Some people don't go to Australia. There's too many spiders, and I don't
like
you know what?
Spiders.
Eating people, that's my other bugaboo. I do not. I don't go to these countries. Put that on the list, dude. It's kind of like
Pros and cons.
when you see people go like that fucking dumb shit. And again, it does suck that he did die. It sucks that he was detained, and it sucks that he was possibly tortured and abused. It was like a couple 2 or 3 years ago, that dude who got detained in North Korea. He went on vacation in North Korea.
People are retarded.
Yeah. I definitely agree. It's like, you know what North Korea is when you go.
You're my family member, and you're like, I think I'm going to go to North Korea this summer for vacation. I'm going to go, I think I'm going to have you 302, you fucking retard.
Yeah, that's fucking idiotic. And it's like if, say you went to North Korea, the last thing I would be doing is fucking around.
Yeah, because then you find
you
out.
will die. You will die in North Korea. It's like you can't do it. Like, this guy got drunk, from what I remember. He got like drunk and then stole like a poster or sign in this like lobby.
It sounds like,
and then got arrested.
It's
it's
a
like
shitty buddy cop movie.
dude, could you imagine
Hangover 4, North Korea.
North Korea. What happens? Like, they took my hands. They fucked up.
Zach Galifianakis walking around with
No hands. It's like,
they ate them.
Yeah, they ate them. They're cannibals in North
We
Korea.
Googled it. They ate hands here.
I wouldn't put it past North Korea at all to be a cannibalistic country. If that came out, would you be surprised? I would never be surprised.
That's probably why it's so a little chubby boy, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's a chubby dude. If you saw a fat dude in North Korea, you know that guy's eating people.
Yeah.
There's no way he's not eating people. And it's like that again. If you go, it's like also like, again, I'm not shitting on Brittany Griner. I'm not shitting on her at all.
No, I am. She's retarded.
But like, if you
you're going to fucking Russia.
If you go to Russia and
Dot your eyes, cross the T's, bitch. Like, you can't be bringing fucking weed pens.
No, dude. It sucks that you got detained. It sucks that you were in like a fucking Russian prison camp for the most part. But like,
it sucks that we gave up an arms dealer for her.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Guess what? WNBA viewers, the ratings haven't gotten any better.
Yeah,
so
dude. If you would think that they
we really threw a Hail Mary with that one and it didn't work out.
Dude, you think Putin was like, we totally dunked on them? Just pulled down, you know? We got the merchant of death back for Brittany Griner. It's like, who's that? It's like, yeah, some tall bitch. Some tall bitch cannot hit 3 points. That would be crazy, too, if you find out that Russia was just like farming for a fucking women's basketball team. That's what I want.
God, that's what they want.
That's what they want. It's like, you see some like Russian hotties on a fucking basketball team. That's the only reason I watch women's sports. I know it's fucked up, but for the hot chicks. Do you watch it? Do you watch it for any other reason?
I don't watch women's sports.
Yeah.
I barely watch dude sports.
Grow up. You got to watch some women's volleyball. That's where it's at. Women's volleyball, women's golf. See some hotties on there.
You could just go on the computer and look at porn.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't need to see them in a short skirt. I can go watch them without a skirt.
It's the other thing is like
What about ladies fighting though?
Oh, so.
That's scary.
That's scary? Oh, like, no, dude. Dude, I like for a long time.
All right, so you watch the bare knuckle boxing.
Love it.
Every time I see a before photo, I'm like, oh my God, look at that beautiful angel.
Yeah, dude.
And then the next photo is just like her like eye rocked open. And I'm like, oh my God.
For the longest time, I remember when like chicks started getting into like the UFC and I was like, I don't know if I want to watch it. Because again, I was doing the same thing. I was like, these chicks are beautiful and they're like fucking up their faces. They're fucking up their whole shit. But then I got over it. And I was like, oh, I could watch like a very skilled woman do some really cool shit. I
can watch it, but by no means.
I was very impressed.
I guess the thing is like, I'm not watching it because it turns me on.
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm watching because it's a cool fight.
Definitely.
But it's not.
But I will say, I'm not, when I see two chicks fighting in like an octagon or like any type of ring, I'm not like, ooh, this is hot. I'm like, whoa, this is a really good fight. However, what I will tell you is that post-fight, I'm still turned on. And I don't know what that says about me.
No. The second I get turned on, I'm not watching.
I agree with Shaner on that.
Dude, on porn.
Post-fight, I am still turned on.
Specifically bare knuckle boxing.
Bare knuckle boxing, bare knuckle FC.
If you were watching this, wild to me because it's like,
dude,
some of the before pictures are just like them being a housewife with their kids, and it's all cute and shit. And the next one, they're just fucking raining hellfire,
wailing on fucking people. It is the best,
dude. Don't fuck with Shirley down the street, dude.
It's like, and the thing is too, I remember when like bare knuckle FC started getting like kind of popular. I was like, oh fuck yeah, they're bringing back bare knuckle boxing. This is the shit. And then I saw Beck Rawlings, and I was like, my dick is gonna explode all over the fuck. I was like, you are amazing looking. And then her just raining down.
It's something about the second a chick braids her hair back real tight, I'm so intimidated. I'm like,
dude, seeing a chick in like just like fucking mesh shorts,
they could not only beat me up, but they could beat up all my boys at the same time. I'm like,
love it, love it. And I'll tell you what, man. Like I know, like some dudes would probably be like, oh, it would be if you say you got into a fucking, you know, a fucking Donnybrook with a dude at a bar, and like your girlfriend steps in my head, I'd be like, oh fuck, I'm worried that she'll get hurt. But if I was dating a bare knuckle FC fighter,
dude, just to watch a dude get humiliated by my girl.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Like, babe, I'm gonna put the kids in the car. You want to handle that?
Yeah, dude. It'd be one of those things where I would step back and then, like, you know, to see this dude getting beat up, and then on the like cell phone video, they'd see me violently masturbating in the background. You just be like, oh my god, oh, man,
in the back.
Dude, just like, who's that guy
sitting on the cock chair, dude?
Dude, I'm totally.
Yeah,
dude, fight cucking.
No, hit him with the hook.
Dude, fight cucking is a thing. Dude, how funny would that be? Fight cuck? Dude, could you imagine fight cuck, dude? Because there's also times where, like, I think wait, is UFC trying to do intergender?
Fight cuck?
No, I think they're trying to do intergender, right? They're trying to do. I thought they were.
That's just an excuse he got for hitting his wife.
That is true. He did wail on his fucking wife. Which was also like, I don't know much about that. Was there like a fucking backstory to that? Was there, or he was just like popping off?
He just said that they were both drinking and that it was a mistake. And he also said it was the first time that it had happened, which I don't believe.
I don't believe either. Because I think the way he did it, like just the fluid fucking, I was like, that guy has done it before.
Well, and the way she did it.
Oh,
like this is a very normal occurrence.
Yeah, this is a day-to-day thing. Maybe like a once a week. You know, select Thursdays. They beat each other.
Yeah, select Thursdays.
They slap each other around in the house.
Damn. Dude.
But like I think someone was talking about like either UFC or I think they also do it in different countries. Maybe cannibal countries. They have intergender fighting. And cuck fight, dude. But like, imagine being like a woman who's like, I want to fight a man, and then having that man's wife in the crowd watching her husband get beat the fuck up by like another woman. I don't even know what's the term for emasculating a woman through a man. That's like gotta be like a thing. There's got to be a term through that for that.
I don't know, but we should make one up.
Pussy binding.
Pussy binding?
Pussy binding. You're binding her pussy. You're basically like a pussy shrinking. It's like you're shrinking her pussy.
Ring to it.
But it doesn't have to have a ring to it.
I feel like it should.
I mean, emasculating sounds great. Emasculating sounds like a workout. Like, you know, what were you doing? I was emasculating. Sounds pretty
Decliterating?
Decliterating.
Decliterating.
Obliterating the clit.
Yeah, there it is.
Decliterating. That's pretty good. I like that. Decliterate. If you decliterate a man's wife through fighting, I think that, like, I mean, then again, it's like, I don't know, man. I've never been beaten up by a woman. Have you ever like fought a woman? Like,
no.
No, me neither. Thought about it once.
I've came close.
Thought about it once.
Real close.
But like I don't think I've ever swung on a woman. I've pushed, I've held, I've shaken.
Pushed, I've held.
I've shaken.
Shaken.
I've pushed, I've held, I've shaken. I have never full-fledged fucking punched a woman. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, but then again, it's like in my head, I think I could headbutt a woman over punching them.
I've seen you headbutt a woman.
Yeah.
And like a playful, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, but that was, you know, You get headbutt drunk, man. Not a lot of people know about
drunk.
that. Headbutt drunk.
Yeah, that should be the name of your album.
Headbutt drunk, dude. The headbutt drunk dudes, like I've been trying to explain, I've tried to explain headbutt drunk to people. And if people don't know what headbutt drunk is, they never will. Like it's the thing. It's almost
in the name.
Yeah, but
it's like there should be no more explanation.
But they don't get like why you'd be drunk enough to jovially headbutt somebody out of like just like love or enjoyment.
Yeah, well, like not everybody was raised in Phoenix.
It's like you just get drunk. But then again, like if you ever meet like a headbutt drunk woman, you marry them. That's the fucking what you do.
Yeah,
I've never met a headbutt drunk woman. It's like
I guess you're never gonna get married.
I don't. Yeah, I probably never will. I probably shouldn't. That just seems like a volatile relationship.
Some chick that's in love with you is gonna see this, and the next time she's
dude, that's the thing too. Is
she's just gonna rock your forehead.
That's the worst.
And you're gonna be like, I'm so in love with you, dude. Just bleeding.
Well, the thing is, like, there's been times during fucking where like chicks have been like, "Yo, I want you to hit me or I want you to choke me," and I'm like, I guess I'll do it. But like, I've been punched in the bedroom, and I'm like, this doesn't do anything for me. Like I've been like a girl has been on top of me and then rained down a fucking dude. It is fucking wild.
Punched.
You've never been punched?
No, not in the bedroom.
It's something else because you're literally not ready for it. You don't think that that's gonna happen.
What do you think you're more not ready for? A finger in the ass or a punch in the face in the bedroom?
I think I'm more ready. Well, I mean, ready. I would assume a finger in the ass is coming before a punch.
Yeah,
I would assume a finger in the ass.
Yeah, that's
kind
of SOP.
Way before a punch. Because like, I mean, I've never seen a woman so excited to like, physically harm somebody. That's where I think that's where like I've been so excited that I've headbutted friends, family, and girlfriends. I don't think.
What's up?
I mean, I headbutted my brother Mark once, and he was not happy. He was fucking pissed as shit because he's not a headbutt drunk guy. It's like it doesn't run in the family.
Oh, it skips a generation.
It's not hereditary. My grandfather was headbutt drunk. My father not so much, and then it comes to me. It's like a fucking werewolf, dude. You don't know what's happening.
Damn, dude.
Every full moon, you just go out and start fucking down a bottle of fucking whiskey, and you headbutt. And that's not the first time. I mean, I've headbutted stuff. I've headbutted inanimate objects, people. I think I headbutted a dog once.
Yeah, this chair got dented.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that's another thing too, is headbutting animals, is that's where everybody draws the line.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could probably headbutt my dog. He's got a fucking solid dome on him.
Your dog's a fucking beast. And I guarantee your dog would be fine. There was one time I thought fucking Goblin was going to headbutt me.
He's a headbutt.
He is a headbutter. But like, I remember the time he jumped and he did that thing where he puts he plants his legs. I'm like, oh, you're coming at me right now, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's
like, it's on.
We're not getting that stance.
Yeah, dude. I was like, you better fucking watch it.
Dude.
You don't think I'll headbutt you?
My dog broke my nose. That stance happened right before he broke my nose.
Dude, and that's another thing too. Watching a woman get headbutted by a dog is the funniest thing on the planet. I think it's it's next to kids getting hurt. Watching a woman get headbutted by a dog they think is cute. Best thing in the world. Because women love dogs. They love dogs.
My wife headbutted me in her sleep one time.
What?
We were... I thought she was dead asleep, but then she started like kind of talking. And she got on top of me, and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Sweet.
And then she just collapsed.
She
straddled me and then just collapsed.
In my head,
her head went right into my nose, 2 black eyes.
Yes.
Bloody nose. It was fucked up.
Fuck, dude. I thought she was going to go Bill the Butcher on you. Just like straight down over and over.
Punched a girl in my sleep. It was like dreaming.
Oh, man.
And I was throwing hands in a dream and just came across. Just fucking.
Dude, how do you explain that to somebody?
She was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I was so out of it when she called me on it.
Dude.
That there was like, oh, you were sleeping. You're not lying about this, but.
That's how you get. That's how you
need
do
to
it,
like go figure out the stress if you're fist fighting in your dreams.
That's how you get away with it. It's like, I'm sorry, I was having a very bad nightmare.
She was like, at dinner?
Yeah, it's like, what were you having a nightmare? I was like, about that pot roast you undercooked, you bitch. I was having a very bad nightmare about the dinner you made.
About the beer that's not in my hand, you dizzy bro.
I was having a bad nightmare about how I work so hard, and I come home and the house is dirty every day. You bitch. You goddamn bitch. Or you do it like that guy who drove his fucking Tesla off the cliff. Did you see that?
What?
Yeah, dude. This fucking dude, 2 weeks ago, he drove his Tesla off a cliff in California, and everyone survived. It was like a huge fall, and everyone survived, and they were like touting it like, oh, look how safe Teslas are with this crazy accident that happened. This guy and his wife, and I think his 2 kids in the car, drove off a cliff. And then it comes to find out that the guy purposely did it, and he was trying to kill his whole family and himself.
Oh, man. Yeah, next time you try to kill your family, you got to buy like a Chevy Cruze.
You got, dude, get him.
You know what I mean? Get something without all the safety standards.
Then again, it's also like, how good
It's like, God damn it, it's your new Volvo. Was that
dude.
safe?
How good does Tesla look, though? Even trying to kill your family, you will not fucking get by, dude. Jesus Christ. And the fucking, I could only imagine, like, that's the ultimate, I'll turn this car around.
We're going back to meet your maker, motherfucker.
You fucking kids. Just fucking jerking the wheel off the fucking cliff. Jesus Christ. Let's take some fucking messages. Let's listen to these wild motherfuckers. These fucking headphones kill me every time. God damn it. Hit me.
I'm about to head into therapy, and I thought I would give you a ring. That's the real question. So yeah, I'm conflicted as of late because I work with a female who's throwing out all the signs.
Going into therapy.
I think the biggest thing that concerns me is she's like 20 years younger than me. So I don't know, man. I need some advice.
You're my first.
Thank you for introducing me to Infant Annihilator.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
You should check out Orphan Donor.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Later.
That's awesome. All right.
I'd say a good piece of advice is bring that with your therapist first. Dog.
Yeah.
You're right there.
I'm probably not the first line of defense here for anything. But then again, that guy, I wish I knew how old you were, dude. You didn't say your age. So if she's 20 years younger than you, you sounded fairly young.
And you're only 30.
Yeah,
it's a problem.
That might be bad. Don't get me wrong. If you're walking by
another daycare again, I'll tell you that much.
If you're walking by a high school and you think chicks are giving you signals, you've got maybe you should be in therapy.
It's again, just working my cafeteria job at so high. And this girl was giving me eyes, dude.
Can you imagine how many janitors they were throwing it out there?
Yeah.
They were throwing it. I was mopping up vomit.
Opening the bus door, this one's looking at me.
Whoa, what is this? Did you feel that right now?
Yeah.
Did you feel that between us? No, I mean, 20 years younger than you is, it depends. Like if you're 40 and they're 20, that's technically legal.
It's legal, but good luck having any kind of conversation that leads to where you have to sit through so much.
Yeah, they're also 20. They're probably retarded. They're definitely retarded if they're 20. But I mean, then again, it depends on how old you are, and it also depends, is it really a signal? I don't know the signals that you are getting, because I know a lot of dudes misconstrue signals all the time. Especially when I work at a bar and people think that the bartender's hitting on them when they're just saying hello or pouring a drink or doing anything that a normal bartender would do. I would say if you really feel that this lady is giving you signals, maybe you should be like, yo, are you giving me strike up a conversation, talk.
Yeah.
Don't be a creep. Your biggest rule is don't be a creep, because right now,
oh God, yeah.
If you think that someone 20 years younger than you is giving you signals, you might be a creep. I got to be honest with you. You might be a creep, but I would say talk first, see what's going on. Also, talk to your therapist before you talk to me in any capacity. I'm not a licensed therapist yet. Yet. I'm an ethical cannibal, but not a licensed therapist. But yeah, I'll check out Organ Donor too. Way to end that. That sounds great. Infinite Annihilator does fucking rule. But I'll check out Organ Donor. Let's go to the next goddamn call.
What up, Shaner, Danny, and guest? Okay, so everybody knows that there's all this conversation about dick by, like, nationality. But is there any research on dick genetics? Is there such thing as male pattern girthness? Let me know what you guys think.
Male pattern girthness. Also, I'm going to check them out after I check out Organ Donor, because male pattern girthness sounds like a great band.
Yeah.
That sounds fucking great. Male pattern girthness. Because, like, you know what? That actually is a pretty good question.
Did she say? She said dick genetics too.
Dick genetics,
which is
that's a well-crafted question. I've never seen my dad's dick. I've never seen it.
I mean, I've seen my dad's dick, but it was after lots of chemo.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I thought you were going to say after lots of cocktails.
No.
I thought it was like after
and
lots
he couldn't
of
keep
drink.
it up. It was disappointing.
It was very bad. Like, that's a guy in the bedroom that you want to hit. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I would say that, like, you know, I think it's just like luck of the draw. Because I will say if it's, well, let's actually put it this way. Male pattern baldness is usually from your mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
So, like, if you
and I've never seen my mom's dad's dick,
I've never seen, my mom doesn't even know her dad. I may have my mom's dad's dick. I have no idea.
So it looks like penis size is a joint genetic effort between both parents.
Whoa. But is it like blue eyes and brown eyes? Like one's more dominant? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
if you have a recessive dick gene.
Mom's side had tiny dicks. Now I'm fucked.
That would blow. Or that my mom has like a really girthy vagina. That would be fucking.
Although most of the genes responsible for penis size live along the X chromosome, there are some genes in the Y chromosome that links to penile length and size.
Whoa.
Damn, dude.
Dude, science is wild. Then again, it's also like, I don't know. I would say that, like, again, I've also never seen my brother's dick. I've never seen it my older brother's dick or my younger brother's dick, and I've never seen any of my uncle's dicks. So I wouldn't know. And part of me is like, you know, you have to also go on that whole like shower grower thing.
Tell you what, next Thanksgiving's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be weird as hell. We're like, yo, guys, I know we just said,
especially when they dig up Dad.
It's like, yo, I know we said grace and everything, but Uncle Don, get that hog over here. I need to see. I have to answer a question for a fan.
Oh, that's why they call you Corky.
Oh, that's weird. Weird small. Yeah, I mean, would you be bummed out if you found out your dad had so you said you saw your dad's dick?
Yeah, but it was after rounds of chemo.
Yeah, so that doesn't count. Yeah. Any type of chemo doesn't count.
That dick was retired.
Yeah, that dick was out. That dick was chemo dick.
Yeah.
But
which is probably worse than like shrinkage. Like your average shrinkage or whiskey dick.
Oh man. Chemo dick is like swimming in an ice cold pool and then getting out and then getting it injected with radiation. It's not good. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen my dad's dick, but I don't know if I'd be bummed out if I found out my dad had a small dick. I don't think I would care. I'd just be like, I know what I'm working with, and what I'm working with is all right. Everything seems to be working out all right. I've got no complaints, but I also, you know, it would be crazy to find out that, like, I think I would be bummed out if I found out like a great uncle or anything had like the biggest dick.
I'd be more bummed out if he had like a huge fucking python. And I'm like, oh, and I just got an average.
Oh yeah, that would be shitty to find out.
I just got fucking skipped over with this average.
Yeah, you don't want fucking that skipping a generation.
Yeah, you're like, motherfucker.
Or to find out, I couldn't imagine.
I'm calling my brothers. I'm like, pull your dick out.
Then
Did you get it? Who got it?
I bet it is harder for dads if you find, like, I get it. I bet it's a sense of pride, also a sense of like, God damn it.
Oh,
what the fuck?
If your son's dick is bigger?
It's bigger than yours. Like, if you find out, it's kind of like when your son like beats you finally at like a basketball game or like, you know, bests you in like fighting or something.
Fucks your wife better or
and
something.
He just finds out that he lays pipe better than you. It's like, fuck me, dude.
Damn it.
I got to get back in the fucking saddle. Yeah. It's like, yeah, but then again, it's like, you know, your dad still has he did fuck your mom. He did fuck your mom. He's got the biggest fucking dunk on you.
Dude, he cream pied your mom.
Dude, he fucking straight up laid out. That would be, what would you rather find out? Would you rather find out that you were conceived? What position would you prefer being conceived in?
Oh, I don't know. I guess missionary because it makes my mom less of a hoe. You know what I mean? If they were just very modest in the bedroom. But if I found out my mom was just riding him reverse cowgirl,
dude, how wild would that be to find out?
I'd be like, God damn it, mom, you fucking.
Because there are chicks now that like, you know, I've fucked around with who have children who are fucking
I know
pretty wild.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, I wonder what kid was.
Damn, dude. Now you gotta go make PB&Js there.
Yeah, dude. I wonder what kid was fucking doggy style. You know, like it's like you can just tell. It's like you were definitely doggy, and you were definitely flying lotus. That's what you were. You were like a weird bondage thing in a dude.
You were in the back of a gremlin.
Could you imagine finding out that your parents you were conceived in a sex swing? That would be fucking tough to find out. Because that's like, you know, you find out. Like, finding your parents' sex toys has got to be a bummer.
Oh, we found my buddy's parents like a duffel bag with a...
Wait, a duffel bag?
It was a small gym bag filled with sex toys, and it had a couple VHSs in it, but one unmarked one.
Oh, you know.
We put it on, and he was like, what are you guys? He was like, I'm going to go. No. He went in the kitchen to get his drinks or something. Came out. It was like, yo, dude.
Dude, that's your mom sitting on...
Daddy off.
Dude. That's got to be...
Oh, it was traumatizing for him for sure.
Yeah.
It was middle school. I mean...
man, those are the worst years to find a parent's sex tape.
Didn't have any fucking...
Dude, that is the worst. Because I was talking about another time that my buddy found like Polaroids of his mom that were fairly recent. And she was shoving a fucking zucchini up her pussy.
Oh, no.
And that is a weird thing.
Fairly recent, too?
Yeah, dude, when we found them, I was like, this doesn't look like your mom from like... the 80s.
This looks like your mom.
This looks like your mom from 80 seconds ago.
Yeah, this Polaroid's still warm.
Yeah, it's still developing. It's still developing. Like, what is this?
This looks like your mom from the back room over there just 2 minutes ago.
This does not look fucking from a long time ago. God damn it. But to find out, I mean, again, there are chicks that I've been with who, you know, they want some pretty cool stuff.
Like a zucchini jammed in their pussy.
And they have more than one child. And part of me is like, that would be pretty devastating to find out that like...
Oh, yeah, you've ruined your child.
Dude, just knowing that your mom likes...
God forbid your child's a boy and like his friends find out.
Yeah, man. If you find out you were conceived pile driver style...
Oh my God.
Dude, like upside down on the edge of a couch, just like... Your dad dipping.
Oh my God. In the jacuzzi?
In the jacuzzi.
You find out that and you're like, I was in there last night.
I was in that jacuzzi.
Oh.
Dude, if you see any parents with a jacuzzi and they have like a fucking newborn, you know that, dude, you know. That baby's going in that jacuzzi and they fucked in that jacuzzi.
Yeah, and then there's just other swimmers in the jacuzzi.
Yeah, there's just cum in that fucking whole
your
thing.
dad just blew his load. There's no way he was like gonna clean a jacuzzi.
Yeah. No. I'm trying to think of like, what do you clean a jacuzzi? Every fucking 2 months, 3 months? That's like fucking, like half a Gatorade bottle full of cum.
Oh. It's Gatorade Frost, by the way.
That's fierce Gatorade, dude. Just imagine one Gatorade bottle on the side of a fucking jacuzzi full of fucking cum. Or find it, like, I just think another thing that would be shitty is like finding your parents' lube would be weird. Just like finding out that your dad is so mammoth that your mom needs lube to fit your dad.
Well, that just made... I found my dad's lube. You just put together pieces I didn't need to know.
But now we know. So you may have been skipped in dick genetics. You may have the small dick, dude. You
Oh, damn, dude.
Your dad's got the fucking hog of a fucking hog, and you got nothing, dude. Fuck.
I thought I was chipped when I got his hairline.
Dude, and now you have this fucking rink-a-dink, dude.
Average ass dick.
That's a bummer.
Rolling around with fucking...
That's got to be...
orange PVC pipe.
That's got to be wild, dude. It's just, or like finding out like you're, like I remember I thought I was going to see my grandpa's balls once. And I was like,
What was this, like another weird family tradition?
No. My grandfather
it's my year. I get to see his balls.
He was in the hospital, and he was basically on his deathbed, and he was getting.
Let me check this.
He was getting his he was wearing Depends or whatever, and the nurse was in there changing him out, and I was like, oh my god, and he's like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, no, dude,
just a little wrinkly.
I don't need to see your fucking World War II veteran ball sack. I don't need to see.
He's like, well, I lost one in the war, so.
Dude, seeing a hero's balls, you'd have to salute him. You'd have to salute balls. That ball, those balls were in the South Pacific, dude.
Yeah.
Those balls are American heroes. My grandfather once also said,
you salute the rank, not the man.
Yeah. These balls are colonel. Pay fucking goddamn homage. Pay some respect. My grandfather once said that the Japanese were the best, worst flyers he's ever seen in his life.
The best, worst flyers? Oh, yeah, I guess.
Dude.
Yeah, I guess he didn't live around for 9/11 then, huh? Dude, because somebody else took them on their championship rings, dog.
Dude, could you imagine? I wonder if there was a living Japanese pilot, motherfuckers.
Just see, he's like, man, look at that.
That was a boat. I was in a fucking B-29. This
just
sucks.
Talking about technique, I just never seen anything it.
I bet there was one Japanese guy just drinking in the morning,
a coffee spit take that morning.
These fucking dudes are amazing. Did you see this guy calling his friends yo, did you see? Yeah. Did you see that guy? Holy shit. He somehow did a corkscrew.
Oh, dude.
Corkscrew into the Pentagon, man. How the fuck does he do that? That was a fucking Boeing 747. The maneuverability on those things is next to nothing. Somehow, he killed 19 people. What a fucking maniac. Yeah, the Japanese are probably...
Yo, you had to fix the rest of that.
I did.
You had a hard stop after that.
Did you hear that?
And then you went, panise.
I was channeling my grandfather.
Oh, the panise? Really?
I was channeling Ernie.
There's no period in the middle of that word, dude.
I was channeling Ernie Shaner right there. I'm sorry to our Japanese listeners.
Oh my God.
I will continue saying Japanese fluently from now on. I ate sushi last night. I love the Japanese.
Jesus Christ.
I love the Japanese.
I went to wishy-washy last night. What's wrong?
I love them, dude. They're the best. Best cuisine. Best cartoons. They made Transformers. I love the Japanese, man. I can't knock those guys. Not the greatest flyers, but fucking, they're
not
good.
as good as Taliban, I'll tell you that one.
No, not as good as fucking Taliban. In no capacity. But I will say that, if you did see your father's dick and you saw that he did have a fucking piece on him, I think my first thing would be my head would be fuck, do I have my dad's dick or do I have my mom's dad's dick? Whose dick do I have?
Damn,
but
dude. I feel like that's something you have to go on a quest to find out.
I mean, I think that's something you find out when you die.
Can somebody make a video game where you have to find out?
Yeah, the dick quest.
Yeah, the dick quest.
Dude, I'm thinking 23andMe. They should add that.
Oh, man.
Oh, genius.
Dude.
I won't fuck with 23andMe, though.
It's called 23 centimeters and me.
I have too many secret family members for me to want to fuck with that.
Dude. The 23andMe I did was pretty disappointing. It was
I already found out I had a sister from an affair. I don't need to know how many more people my dad was throwing his huge hog into.
The crazy thing is with the 23andMe is it just does your genetic makeup, and then I still get updates on my phone every now and again. So if anybody else does it in the country, they're put into a database, and it's it tells you have new relatives.
Yeah,
but they're all fourth, fifth, sixth cousin. They're all people you could fuck and it wouldn't be a problem. But it'd be weird. That would be the worst. Is getting a 23andMe and then seeing someone you hooked up with.
Oh, for
that
sure.
is the ultimate kick.
It's gotta happen all the time,
dude. How many people is that? That's the thing I want to know. That's just
think about just the area of South Philly. How many people don't, or just Port Richmond, or just this area in general? How many people don't leave the area?
Yeah, dude. It's a cesspool.
There's so many fucking
dude. There's also had to be a time like in South Philadelphia history where they were like pawning off their daughters to go to different neighborhoods. It's like we have too many people.
Oh yeah.
We need you to mate with our daughter to keep the pool.
We need some more Italians over there in Kensington. Let's sprinkle.
They're getting a little too Italian over here. All they say is "oh."
Yeah,
that's all they can say.
Too many people talking with their hands. Yeah, on this block. Somebody's gonna lose an eye.
That's Italian kung fu. Is this?
Yeah, just talking about a meatball recipe.
It's like, holy shit, you fucked that chick up. Yeah, I guarantee, like the 23andMe, there's got to be a couple disheartened dudes who have like done it just for fun, and then they find out
just getting the worst results.
Dude, I mean, my results, honey. Baby.
I guess I should call you cousin.
Oh man, that would be fucking wild too.
Oh, that happens. That does happen. I've read about that shit happening.
Just finding out, or finding out that like, say you have. Peep this scenario. Say you're born, right? You have a fraternal twin sister. You guys are separated, and then somehow you guys like. You connect on like a mental level because you're like, you have so much in common. Like you probably think the same way and like you're attracted to them, and then you start like fucking around. And then like, dude, imagine finding out that you fucked your fraternal twin sister. Would be like, that's had to have happened. Like there's no way. I don't want to live in a world where it hasn't. There's so much things that get solved in this world. That's an unsolved mystery that I hope stays unsolved. There's got to be. I want to believe that there are people I have met who have had sex with their sister, and then don't even know. It's like, yeah, I hooked up with this hot.
And my sister was a town. She was ugly as fuck and not fuckable, but she lived a town over. Like my dad didn't go far out of his way to have an affair. And then get like not only have an affair, but to get somebody pregnant, he didn't go like he didn't even cross a state line. He was still in the same county, dude.
Man, he kept it local.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
Like my cousin went to school with her. They were the same grade. I joke about it all the time. I was like, you could have fucked your cousin, dude.
That would have been wild. That would have been fucking nuts. There was one time.
God, she looked like my father.
Yeah, dude. Like that is a saving grace because if you like, I mean, everyone's got like some hot cousins. Everyone's got hot cousins. But like, could you imagine just seeing the chick like, oh my God, that's amazing. And then you're like, yeah, she's actually your first cousin. It's like,
there's gotta have been somebody goes,
damn it. Yeah, fucking, I mean,
if I'm not getting her pregnant, what's the difference?
Dude, in fucking colonial times, get out of here.
Definitely wherever they eat people.
Dude, cannibalistic countries, they're fucking their cousins. They're fucking their sisters.
Fucking their cousins, eating their sisters.
It's fucking, dude, that's sunrise, sunset over there. You can't knock their culture. Don't be a fucking, don't be a bigot, Finnell. You're being a bigot. You're being what I almost was when I said Japanese.
Almost was. Yeah. You really saved the day on that one.
I'm putting it all on you. You're a piece of shit.
Those panises.
Yeah, those panises. God damn it. I called myself like nobody else called that. Dude, I seriously was like nobody else.
Man, dropped a period in the middle.
Yeah, I fucked up. But you know what? It's all love. It's all love on this side. We're not at war anymore. Yeah. I respect you guys. I respect the country of the rising sun. I will never show dishonor to you. I mean, you can't be, I've had sex with Japanese women. You can't be that racist, right?
I don't know. Was it against their will?
No.
Oh, Jesus, you shouldn't think about it. The answer should just be no,
don't
not
think about it.
No. There shouldn't be a head tilt ponder in there. No, wait.
Doing it for comedic effect. No.
No. She was Korean. Doesn't count.
No. Yeah. Oh man, that was the other thing about my grandfather. I'll give it to him. He knew his Asians. he knew them. Like anytime
He knew his Asian.
Well, what I'm saying is there would be times where like I would be a kid and be like, that Chinese guy over there. And my grandfather would like look and he'd be like, no, he's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And it's
I've
just like,
killed 4.
He's like, I know who the enemy is, dude. You don't confuse these guys.
That's not Chinese. That's Charlie.
Yeah, don't do that. He's like, no, he's Laotian. Back the fuck off. It's like, you're right. I guess you're right, dude. I mean, I don't know. I would say that race relations in America has gotten better.
Why are we going that way? What are you doing? Dude, we get it. You fucked up the word Japanese.
I did. I'm trying, dude. This is my version of doing a Facebook apology. This is like, I know I may have said something very, it's like, it's not who I am, down in my heart of hearts. I respect everybody, personally.
I respect everybody but fucking Filipinos.
But I swear to God, yeah, it's just like,
can we retake that?
It's like, dude, it's like when fucking Jimmy the Greek had to apologize for fucking saying that thing on. Do you know who Jimmy the Greek is?
No.
So Jimmy the Greek was a guy who he was a sports analyst in the 70s who basically gave people like the odds on betting for sports, which is like borderline illegal. Mm-hmm. But like he would be on like ABC talking about what teams he thinks is going to win if you happen to place money on them. Mm-hmm. And then he was one of the guys who said that black athletes have an extra bone in their foot that makes them run faster.
Was it the quick link?
Dude, it was. And then he had to apologize. He's like, and then all he was saying. Then again, I will say, like, Jimmy, maybe stop referring. He's on national television. He's like, all I'm saying is that the black, and it's like, stop referring to them as the black.
Did you see that video of that old teacher and he gets fired for saying the N-word and he's like, but I said it with an A.
Oh man.
He's like, I use it all the time.
No,
saying it in the interview and they're like,
I don't understand
dude,
the problem.
No, shut up.
It's like you're really shooting yourself in the dick here. You're shooting yourself in your father's dick is what you're doing. Why would you do that? You cannot fucking do it. And I think that as a country, though, with race relations that are going on here, I think if we just, put everything aside, we understand who is who, what's what. All we really are looking for is like, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Filipino, or Japanese. All we're looking for is for hot chicks. That's all we want. That's all. All we want is hot. That's all it really comes down to.
Chicks.
Hot chicks, dude. Hot chicks. What are we at, Danny? We at an hour?
Yeah.
You're at 57.
57. Woo. As we end the End podcast with Ryan Shanner and Brian Finnell, I'm going to go out and say that I don't approve of any racism whatsoever.
He also once said, get all these peonies out of my fucking neighborhood.
This has been the End podcast with Ryan Shanner. This has been Brian Finnell.
Thanks for having me.
Check him out every Select Thursday at Helium for Nightcap Comedy.
We're the 12th and 26th this month of January.
Fantastic. Be sure to call the phone number 833-443-5300 and we will address any question, concern, and possibly any racist comments you're going to make on the show. Thank you. We're going to switch it over to the Patreon.